Hello gamers, it's me. Happy New Year! Well, I'm not gonna begin off with that if someone is watching the VOD, but let's be real, you're probably too busy. But hey, I finally got time. It's been a long year so far. I'm really tired the hell out of myself. But whew. Don't worry, we're back. We get to do stuff. And obviously I get immediately hit by a problem. That is crazy. Wow. Amazing. I get hit with what was it? It hasn't been a week I have hit with technical difficulties already, which is really funny, but well, let me just fix that really quick. This is a live stream, right? Yeah, that is a live stream. But basically, while I was gone, a lot of things have changed. Most importantly, Blossoming Fate is out. I took a look at the cards, I did stuff, and things happened. And I did make a bunch of decks, so we'll be playing through them today and maybe even make some new ones. I'm completely out of gold now, so that's that. But hey, I do have some cards, and I did craft a bunch of cards. And you can probably guess the cards I craft because it's the only one that I have 4 copies of. Because the game loves me that way. But that's about that. Great, should be fine now. Let me just quickly double check on my refresh. Okay. Looks good. I think we shouldn't have an issue anymore. If that's the case, yeah, that looks fine. Okay, alright, let's actually get on to what decks I have as of this point in time. So if you have taken a look at my current legendary list, well, maybe I should go in as well. I got a bunch of cards, but most importantly, Linko is at 3 copies. I have Yubei at 3 copies, and as well as, well, Muteo and Luzon at 4 copies. So obviously, the 3 decks that I currently have is gonna be, well, first is my own personal version of a Linko OTK list that I just played on day 1. It was nowhere near anywhere good enough, but I managed to get a pretty good clip out of it, so I'm really happy with this list myself. Next up is a sort of aggro-ish fish deck, which honestly, the main core card is fan of Otohime, but I don't usually find that enough. And then you just play quite aggressively until you win. Yubei does actually buff fan of Otohime, turning them into 3 attack storms, which is significantly more damage than a 2 attack storm, which is decent. And this is my favorite deck that I made so far. It is pure 2-drop Abyss. And the reason why I love this deck so much, right, is because it's incredibly cheap. Like, this is probably the cheapest deck out there. And unironically, it has won me quite a few games as well. Well, I also lost quite a few games with it, but it is actually really fun to play. It actually feels like a really decent aggro deck, and I feel like there's definitely a skill ceiling for this. I'm not sure how to get there yet, but I will be attempting to refine this deck even more, probably even during this stream as well. In fact, I'm thinking of just playing it on this stream as well. It features cards you never thought you'd see, like for example, Corruption being one of them. Corruption being a card you can you can play. Then there's also the core card, obviously, is Muteo and Luzon, which is why you see I run so little followers. Well, I say little, but mainly it's the 1-drops and then 1 Yuna, which is basically ghost generators, which synergizes really well with Muteo. But that's basically this deck. And you know what? I'm thinking of playing this deck for now. If anything, I'll think about making a deck later. Let me just check what other legendaries I have. Grace of Swan Petal. I mean, I guess I can do some puppet the shenanigans with Imari. I do have 2 copies of her after all. But other than that, I don't really have much options, do I? I guess some sort of Ward Haven works too. Especially if Resolve adding consistency to the entire ward list. I do have Sophina as well. What else? Unke is just a generic card. I don't think I need to do anything with that. Uluon, Shagdo, I don't have enough copies. Who am I missing? Euron, Runebringer, Kukishiro. Kukishiro is for the Gamble Haven, which I think is really fun. Unironically, I actually do think it's kind of fun. Fraud is interesting. Don't think it's a win condition, so I won't be playing that for any longer. So I'll just probably rock my I'll just be rocking my Muteo list. Play with it a bit more, try to hopefully refine it a lot more, and maybe I can actually make this a viable deck, like just to show like how well I've done with it. It's like very inconsistent wins, but it's like 2-1 loss streak, then 2-1 win streak, 2-2. It's like it's pretty close to even. And then there's this one period of time where I got very unlucky, but that's that. But yeah, let's play this list. We'll climb a little bit and we'll have some fun. That's gonna be about it. Well, I don't know what else I could do, but that's gonna be basically it. Found Muteo. I don't need Call Cyclone anyways. Rage of the Serpents is usually a good card, but I want to look for more openers, especially for those that can be used to push for more damage. Now this is interesting because in this situation, right, we get one bot clear and we also get one instance of resources, which is both really good for me, honestly. I'm not gonna gain damage at all. I need to look. Did I mess up? Maybe. It's gonna be particularly annoying to deal with this hand. Reanimate for now. I'm gonna probably have to use these bats to heal, that's the thing. But maybe I should add actually instead of corruption, right? Maybe should I put corruption at 3 copies? I'm not gonna lie, corruption at 3 copies actually start to sound like a pretty good fucking idea. This one is 3+1. I think it's always usually a 1+1. 3+1 actually is probably better actually. We got time. In fact, next time I'll probably use a Muteo Evolve. We got heal, we got time actually. And I do believe we have a bit of endgame. It's not gonna be reliable, but we do have something. I'm just waiting for SSBA that doesn't rely on both like either enhance or something, or like enhance or fanfare for Muteo to become like a lot better. I'm not gonna wait. We don't get any bats because too many bats die, but I do have ghosts in deck that I could probably draw, and I do get Yuna at one point in time. So we'll wait for that. We'll wait for those. In fact, I still have. I don't necessarily have to go all in yet. I have time, kinda. Okay, here we go. This one, reanimate too. Let's get the cards out of my hand. Maybe I should have looked for Yuna. That could have been a kick play. Muteo, Super Evil. It doesn't really matter what they do. In fact, I'm the least concerned what they do, unless they ram. Because at one point in time, right, my damage I think should overcome should be a more than their healing. Well, don't get more resources because I have to play the bats, which is probably the one downside about this deck, but what can you do? I'll toss the ghost actually. I don't need to keep it. I'm not dead at 9 yet. I do have answers for Uns, fortunately. Lyria. Double Lyria. You know what? The funniest thing is that I can also clear. I can clear and heal quite a fair bit actually, especially the bats. How much health do they need? I'm pretty sure if I put myself at 13, they can kill me, so... 3 plus 2... 1 plus 2... This one puts me at... Cannot play anything else. If I play anything else, I take to... I play into like Genesis. I have Yuna, which gives me a bat. I have this one, which also has a bat.
Hope you're ready. A nap can change everything.
How much? A bit more?
Hope you're ready.
I really want to play Corruption now. 4, 1, 5. And I think I can do it.
What's happening to me now? Here to fight. Unless you're pretty.
Now we have two goals. We have a bunch of burn. Not enough yet, but hopefully we can chip them down a little bit further. We get another bat to live another day. I'm pretty certain they are trying to set up for some sort of Genesis Dragon. That's bad. Do I have enough? Eight. Hello Muraka. Jump on ZZZ in a bit. I'm at impasse here. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. This can go face. I lost. Damn. I tried 3, 6, 9, 12, but I lack the damage. I lack the necessary damage of healing because this one has Intimidate. Damn it. I'm really trying to make this deck work. This one is 2. This one would have been a bad if this I could have traded it in. And then 3, 6, 9 could have been lethal, but I was like a little bit of health and a follower shot. Man, I'm planning to jump on ZZ after this. The reason I'm playing Shadowverse first for the first stream of the year, right, is because, well, end of the day, my main content is still Shadowverse after all, but... So yeah, here I am. I'm suffering once again and testing out stupid decks. And I'm actually having fun with this particular deck, which is just a Muteo Abyss. A bit rough to play, especially if you don't get a good enough curve, but it's still pretty dang good if you actually try. Is there even going on in ZCC right now? Not that I remember actually. I feel like I checked out most of the things. There shouldn't be even going on right now. We draw 2 followers. Ghastly Soray here always. Next turn we Rotting Zombie. We are streaming and loading to try and search for Muteo. We also have another Lilith we can play. I don't even think I need to. I am the more aggressive deck here, actually, honestly. So we go face. Funnily enough, against Loot Sword, this is more aggressive deck than Loot Sword. You might think we want to trade, but we really don't have to. So this should be 3 plus 2 if I were to wager anything. We got bored. Their best play here is I had no idea. Probably a ton of things actually, but most likely I'll say if I were to wager what would be the most annoying, I would say Octris. Octris would be the most annoying. Nice hit. He really wants to hit this, huh? Does that full clear? No, that doesn't full clear. I still have one guy left. Haha. Surprise. I really want to play this to potentially draw myself a Muteo, so I have to do it.
Silence.
Hate.
Okay, at least we found Muteo. Whatever happens in between is not my concern anymore. I just had to find Muteo. So this one I can use as just a generic bulk tail going forward. We have quite a fair bit of damage in hand as well. We have heal here. Another ghost generated from this. I think there's a skeleton here which I use to clear board as well. That's really good. Now I'm thinking whether should I, could I, may I? I could. I'm thinking of whether I can clear here, or I can just go face. Like just use the ghost, send it face. Loose Sword isn't naturally in a position where they can give a lot of heal anyways. I don't really need that card, so.
Scream.
If I don't get it back,
This one gives a ghost and a skeleton.
I'm coming for you. 大丈夫なのかしら?
We don't have to worry. In fact, I don't even have to care about the rest of the cards in my deck anymore. I have all the cards I need in my hand. Like genuinely, my deck does not matter anymore. All I need to do is wait until I drop Muteo, go super evil, we go crazy. What they do is none of our business. They can heal all they like. Like that'll probably be the least of my worries. Although I will admit that would be pretty fucking useful. Let's see. This one.
残念だわ. I must
Hit this.
then
Boom. So I have 2 ghosts, 1 Muteo, 3 cards. 2 bats, 1 Muteo, 2 ghosts. That is... Currently I'm looking 18 damage from hand. And I get 2 draws, 2 turns draws, which could also be more damage. I'm pressuring them into healing though. So like if they have cards like Guild at least they have to start playing it soon. Did I say Happy New Year? I hope I did. It would be incredibly rude of me if I didn't say Happy New Year. Maybe mulling that was really a bad choice. Damn, all these decisions, man. I can run over walls. That's the main thing though. Can they clear this? They're loot, so I expect them to be able to. Oh, alright. I do get. I forgot. I also get more. I also get more cards.
behind you.
They
Well, he's
don't evolve. Dia, do they not want to go?
And all wars.
Bye bye.
Sorry. Must be why. Let me see what I get.
reservation.
Love lives on.
Oh, we get more healing, I suppose. That's fine.
Let love consume you.
We get more healing, I suppose. A lot of 1-drop cards I can play in 1 turn, by the way. So what are we looking at? We are looking at 11 from hand alone. So we still need to look for just a little bit more damage, which I probably threw away somewhere earlier, but don't worry, we can still find it. We got a bunch of cards after all. We got a bunch of follower draws as well. I believe I milled one cultivator, so we have like what? 1 more cultivator in that, 1 Lilith, and we have 2 Muteo and 2 Yuna. Yunas can generate me some ghosts as well. So it's not I'm not completely a loss yet.
This
Oh, that's Gunnalis. Hello.
There's always more.
I'm annoyed you have that, but sure. Do I have to play along Gunnalis like every time going forward now?
Time to rock, V. Right behind you.
We found healing.
We can be together.
I wonder if I can just stall for little. Because it's not like I necessarily have to push, right?
Tribulations continue.
It's not like I necessarily have to push. If they feel safe to go for a play that will lose them the game, I might as well bait them into doing so.
Are you worth an investment?
You do a grand total of nothing, so I don't have to worry about you. I should really I'll start looking at more cards. I have plenty of draw in my deck already. What do I want to do? Are they waiting for Albert? I feel like they were waiting for Albert, but it's like, man.
You've got guts for now.
I'll help you out a bit. See what he does. 9, he could play Albert now, but if he plays Albert, he goes down to 16. 16, I do 5, 3 plus 6, 11. Not yet, not there yet, but if he does Albert, I can heal. So I'm not worried about Albert yet. In fact, he probably has to worry about this corruption a lot more than I do. Just rip the corruption like nobody's business.
I dare you to stop us.
Can this even? Oh, he can do something.
Hush
To
now.
the shores of
Is this like evil sword? Is this an evil sword list I just not aware of? How much damage is this? 1, 2, 5, 11. I'm staring down. 3, 6, 9. Plus 2, 11, 14 damage. I need one more turn. I need one more turn. And I leave a Seophon as well. Number of followers evolve 8. I mean, if he has Sandy and Seophon, I lose. Sandy plus Seophon is a lose condition right now. But I think I'm willing to bet on it.
and thus the battle is joined.
Ooh, Nightly Other. Maybe now that I think of it, maybe I should have played the other two as well. I guess playing around Guild list now doesn't really matter as much. Stealing wins, stealing wins.
What's your price?
7, Sandalphon?
This storm shall pass.
Think I win.
This starving world begs
Oh,
for me.
that we do have a Guild list. Okay, then I made the right call. Okay, GG's. Corruption for the win. Ever see a deck that seriously runs corruption? Well, guess what? You just found a deck that seriously runs fucking corruption. For no goddamn reason other for the fact that it actually does fucking damage. Boom.
Well brokered.
Well, he's probably not playing he's probably playing evil without a win condition, so I did manage to steal the win there, but that was still kind of funny. Next. What did I not? I feel like I did throw away my goals a little bit too early there. Should I add more cards that can actually do like evolve in the early game? Preferably something like 3 drop. If I can add a 3 drop, right, that does something, that would be interesting.
It comes for you.
Lilith, Rigor, okay. Cow Cyclone withdraws, Rigor withdraws. I kinda against Dragon, I kinda want a corruption. They kinda do storm the board a lot now, especially with the new fish cards. Should I have full mulligan for that instead? Maybe.
Sleep. Then
Going first will be pretty rough though. Oh, Otohime! Oh, now that's interesting. Now that's interesting.
A nap can change everything.
I can answer that, that's the thing. Well, now I can.
Scream for me.
Low
a rematch sometime.
Now I can.
Way to go, me.
Found Muteo. We'll play this first. We'll draw a follower as well. Oh, found another Muteo. Found our ghost generator. Nice. So sad, no card review this set. I'm so sorry, Diadem. I was really busy the past few days. Like, how busy? Like, no access to my PC type of busy. So I really couldn't stream the card review. It came at such an inopportune time, but like, today was literally the first day, right, that I actually got access to my PC back, and now I can actually stream. So I immediately hop on. I actually tested a lot of decks, but it was mainly with my mobile phone. So like, if you were in my guild, I think you have saw me experimenting with like 3 decks at the minimum. I'll show you some of them later, but like, this is the current list I'm working on. In fact, it's the deck I vibe with the most currently. Is literally just Muteo. It's just Muteo Abyss. And the reason why I like it so much, right, is because it's really cheap. It's like the cheapest aggro deck that you can make in this entire set. And it does actually kind of function pretty half decently well as well. So I'm really happy with I'm really happy with it. And now I have to deal with this.
I smash away my they've gone fetid.
What do I want to do? I don't need another follower.
Scream.
So the tribulations
Draw.
continue.
And we found this last one. We lost the draw, but we have one more screaming and loading to help us get through the next turn. My problem with facing this current dragon, right, is that I'm scared of Ernest, because Ernest is a very scary card that I cannot actually answer with bats.
The winged musician
Yeah.
dons her
So
mask.
that is a problem that I kind of have to solve.
In
Let me see who you give.
Love lives
I hope he reanimate Ghost. Nice. I get a Ghost first.
A dragon never forgets.
I don't need a bat, but I really need a Ghost.
Unmatched across sky and sea.
Gayu is an easy answer.
Without equal.
I'll take the 5.
Compare.
The 5 is easy.
Winter descends.
I can take the 5. If he's ever summoned something, I can heal all of it.
Gods foretold.
Only frost blooms in my dominion.
This one literally doesn't matter. You know, it's really surprising how much healing you get with this deck. Like, I'm not joking.
Then we can be
The amount of healing you can get with this deck is crazy. 6 other followers. That's every single one. Oops. Bye bye. I'll toss one. I'll sack one healing. Still out of Genesis range. In fact, he can't even Genesis, but if he earns it, right, I'll be in trouble. Earnits is like a very problematic card that I have to deal with. Well, I have to deal with. It's more like Earnits is a problematic card that I cannot deal with. Well, I guess if he Earnits, he clears this. This goes hits face 15. No, +1, +1, 5. 13, 1, 2, 7. I'm close. I'm one damage off. I'm really close to winning if he does earn it. Okay, he's not going earn it, but he is going do well. That gives me an opportunity to heal.
a blast of ice.
An opportunity to look for more cards as well.
Sweet dreams.
Fade away.
As the gods foretold.
Okay. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but I have a lot of damage from hand.
I'm coming for you.
Last one. Last one.
Detect currents.
Then I do last one, draw a follower, and then wriggle. You will get more cards as well. Don't want to overcommit, because especially unless he's still at he's still in the position to suddenly play a Neptune after all. If he plays a Neptune, I need to have follow-up. And I did draw some form of follow-up. Staying healthily out of
On your knees, like the rest of the world.
the fuck are you playing?
Rings of frost.
Is he just Storm Dragon?
You must be
Am I
burning
worried
up
for no
too.
fucking reason?
My pumpkins will devour you. Smash away my pumpkin
One,
butter.
I'm coming for
two,
you. I'm coming for you.
3,
Devilishly potent. Detestable.
4,
Detestable.
5, 6, 7. Bye bye.
Be still.
My ice. It melted.
Bye bye. Good night. Sweet dreams. Have enough goals.
私にはどう
Play goals, evolve goals, win. Just that simple. But yes, these are the decks I currently have. This was my day one list, so this is you know when I first saw Linker, right? My immediate thought was to play in the Truth package, my old Truth list. If you remember this was from when I did it with the Jerry Cocytus OTK in the Truth deck. Yeah, now I completely removed Jerry Cocytus and just added in Linker. And that was a deck that I played on day one. And I managed to get an OTK with it as well that I saved. I plan to make a video on that. But this one was really funny. But I think there's a better list running around now that uses tablet to reduce to spin your deck and then just draw Linker, add Linker in once you're like almost deck yourself out. The other deck that I made is this one. No, well, this build deck please. Is this one. It's a sort of aggro dragon list where you play the fish package and then you just play like a mid-range fish deck. You summon fish, you play Fan of Otohime, you summon storm cards, you get general good value on board, and then you buff them out with Yubei, Crest Battle, which I think is pretty solid card. And then we just go face. Like I'm not certain on the upper ratio of cards. That's why you see like 2 Ogre Cap, 2 Neptune, 2 Ernits. I just don't know what to do here as of now. Maybe I should have just did it 7-7 instead. Just between the Ogre Cap and Neptune alone. You know what, actually, this should be the ratio. That should be the ratio actually, now that I think about it. Like that would have been a better ratio because like Ernest is only used for the super endgame and Ogre Cap probably finishes games a lot more often. But yeah, that's this the second list I made. Not certain on it though. It's like it does feel kinda whatever. But this one is my personal pet favorite deck, like the deck I enjoy the most. You saw it earlier. It's Muteo Turbo. You generate cards with the last words and like bats as well as goals, and then you just combo with Muteo's Crest, which works really well with the ghosts. Like it buffs the ghosts and the bats so much. It makes them such good cards. And then you have all these spells to help fill out the deck. Ideally, right, we get cards that generate more goals as well as more bats in the future. Maybe that add them directly to hand. So, and this deck does actually function semi well. It's a coin flip against some certain matchups, but overall it's been serving me justice so far. Like it's a decent win rate. It's not. I wager it's around the 50% mark. So it's definitely a playable deck. Considering that you only need 3 legendaries to be functional, I'm actually really impressed with it. That's my personal opinion of it so far, and like that's why I want to refine this a little bit more. I'm playing on stream, therefore. Okay, I'll keep the draw. I'm not sure what forests do in this expansion, but I'm definitely keeping Muteo. We get to go second, so depending on what they do, my ideal play is Lilith into Castle of Entwining for buff, but if Lilith gets answered, I play Rigor of Nightbloom instead. The reason why there's too many 2-drops in the deck as well is because of Rigor of Nightbloom. It's not always that he's active, but when he is active, right, he is really actually genuinely helpful. See what they do. Valor of the Night Blossom is such an essential card that I had to add in 3 copies of simply because Zwaya exists, and if you don't use Valor of the Night Blossom, I pretty certain it's impossible for us to deal with like for us to deal with cards like Zwei, which is like pain, like just pain. This one I can use to draw. We found Muteo. We are getting a lot of bats, but I don't have the ghosts that I need to finish the game. Bats are good for survival, but I need ghosts. I don't have ghost generators. I have 5 ghost generators total. No, actually I have more than 5, but I have a lot. But it's the same difference, right?
大丈夫なのかしら I'll take really good care of you.
The might of cards.
Everything hurts.
I'll just take my damage. Last 1 damage. Hello Yamugi, welcome back. Meta back to loot and dirt from what you heard. Well, it may be back to loot and dirt, but I'm just gonna play my pet deck from day 1. This is the deck I really got invited with. It's Muteo Abyss, which is just aggro Abyss, but Muteo. So it's gonna be fun. Trust me. I wanna draw. I got another Muteo. Why burn here? I think I always draw because I need to look for a ghost. There we go. That's a ghost generator. 1 ghost though. Which is frankly not enough. I need more ghosts. So if possible, I want to stall 1 turn to try to get this down. We'll probably get in the reanimate pool, but like considering that I already played 2 Lilith, right, it's kinda unreliable.
Every insect needs.
Could this be like Roach by any chance? It could still be Roach, right? Like it's not impossible for it to be Roach.
To my garden of games.
Do I just just suck it up and play the bats? It'd be so sad if that's the case. I changed my mind.
Moderation.
Love lives on.
Sleep. Then join in together.
Let love consume you.
We'll keep this just in case. But we have a ton of bats now, and not enough ghosts, frankly. At least, at minimum, I don't actually have to worry about like taking too much damage. Because I can just heal all back.
I'll be careful.
7, that's actually annoying. Oh, this one's good actually. I nerf you into a 5/5. Why don't I just play Muteo here? If I play this one becomes a 2/5, this one becomes a 2/4. I take a bit of damage, but I think that's fine. Honestly, the earlier I get this going, the better it is for me, no?
For now. My pumpkins will devour you. Smash away my pumpkins.
This Muteo is what US social have always wanted to be, but could never become.